Alright guys,
Okay, my
once it's out of
friends.
the oven and rested a few minutes, it's time to go ahead and plate this up.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it with a little vanilla ice cream and that caramel drizzle we talked about. This is the part where I say brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me guys, looking good. The only
Oh, that is looking more than good. That is looking delicious, my friends. Oh man, I started the video saying what the hell is peach cobbler, but now I want to try it so bad. That is looking incredible. Can we all agree? Actually, my friends, is this popular in America? And should I bring this to my cooking show? If you leave a like, I will do it. Today I'll be reacting to how to make the perfect peach cobbler. My friends, I'm super excited for this one. A lot of you guys have been suggesting this recipe for my cooking show, and I have to be honest, I have no idea what peach cobbler is, but in other end, peach is my favorite fruit, so I guess we shall see. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description. And actually, let's take a look at this. So I assume this on the screen is peach cobbler. Yeah, what is going on here? Is this some type of biscuit or cake on the top? Let's play it.
Luckily for me and my waistline, I've never really had that big of a sweet tooth. But there's
Lucky.
certain things I just can't resist, and I'm showing you how to make one of them today. This
Okay.
is my recipe for peach cobbler. Meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen.
So, my friends, this is the first time I'm reacting to this gentleman, but a lot of you guys have been suggesting a couple of his videos. I think this should be a good one.
This is my recipe for peach cobbler. Meet me
So, actually, you guys put ice cream? Oh, boy.
in the kitchen, let's
I
make
like
it
it.
happen.
Bro, why are you using your fingers?
I'll keep it on the
That's
phone.
boom.
They are trying peach cobbler.
God damn. It's just, that was just like somebody's grandma made it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really that good.
It's so crispy. How you get it this crispy?
Gotta watch the video and find out.
All right, guys, so as with most things on the internet these days, there's a million ways to make this recipe. This one in particular is a little bit more old school, and it's my personal
I love
preferred
that.
method. So we're gonna make a batter, which is gonna rise and give you that, peach cobbler, old school peach cobbler consistency you're looking for. So we got 1 cup of all-purpose flour.
I have that.
Along with 1 cup of white sugar.
I also have that.
Quite a bit of
Okay.
sugar in there, but
Sorry, I'm paying a lot of attention, my friends, because if this is a easy recipe, since I love peach so much, good chance I will do it. Leave a like if you think this is a good idea.
making dessert. So with that, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Whew, I have that
So I'm
also.
gonna measure this. Baking powder
What
is kind
are
of
the
one of those
odds?
ingredients you don't really want to eyeball if you can avoid it. There's 1, and there's
And
2.
2. Okay. Perfect.
We're also gonna add a pinch of salt, so maybe like a half a teaspoon or so if you want to measure that out.
My friends, why we tend to put salt in sweet things? I never understood this.
But just a nice hefty pinch, maybe 2 pinches, depending on how good of a grip you get.
Oh, that's a good
2
amount,
pinches
actually.
of salt. And then we're going in with some nutmeg and cinnamon.
Nutmeg,
now, we're going
okay.
to get our casserole dish, a 9 by 11, preferably something in that range. And we're going to melt some butter. And then we're going to lay this batter on top. And then make our peach mixture, put that on top of the batter. And then once you bake it, the batter actually rises up and forms that crust that everybody loves in peach cobbler.
Wait, what? I don't understand that. How that works? You put the butter, you don't mix the butter? Okay, I guess we have to see. My friends, I'm a bit lost right now. But so far, this is easy.
We're going to go a little heavy on the cinnamon because that's how I like mine.
I love cinnamon.
Break out the whisk, give that a mix.
Whisker, 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 whisker. Okay, perfect.
And then we're going in with 3/4 cup of whole milk.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Portuguese
slowly
milk.
incorporate that. Once you get in there first, and make sure there's no clumps of sugar. Make sure everything's kind of evenly distributed. In goes the milk. Just a steady
Perfect.
stream as you continue to mix.
You know what? I'm liking this channel a lot. This gentleman is explaining things so damn well.
Take a little break. Get in there and make sure it's getting well combined.
Oh, I'm gonna follow this
Flour
recipe.
sometimes can kind of stick to the wall of the bowl. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of that and getting it incorporated.
Goes in.
In with the rest of the milk. You can smell the aroma from the nutmeg and the cinnamon.
Smells like
How's it
America.
gonna smell amazing. This is super easy. I know like a lot of the pie crust recipes are, you know, intriguing because they look cool sometimes and they seem like they're easier. You don't have to measure out ingredients like this, but I promise you this is a lot better than a store-bought pie crust that you just kind of slap on top of some peach cobbler.
To be fair, I don't even have that option, so I have to make this from scratch.
This is kind of how your grandma might have made it.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go. That's the consistency you're looking for, almost like pancake batter. Next up, we have our cast.
Sorry. Wait, is that the butter? My friends, just one thing. Please, I'm asking you, please, tell me in the comments, how popular is peach cobbler in America? And if it is that popular, do you like it? And when was the last time? Basically, tell me what do you feel about peach cobbler, if that makes sense. Because I for me to cook this type of stuff, first I have to see if you guys have some type of nostalgia, if you guys actually really enjoy this. Because at the end of the day, I want to cook the things you guys like.
Casserole dish ready, and we have
Please.
some melted butter, 5 to 6 tablespoons roughly. Oven's preheated at 350. We're just gonna go in with that melted butter right at the bottom
Yeah, you guys know what butter I'm gonna use, right?
of our casserole dish, and just try to spread it out as evenly as
Portuguese
you can.
butter.
But you want it to be mostly melted like you see right here. So make it about as
But you know what? This is weird. I mean, weird in the sense that I have no idea what is going on, but he puts the butter right there.
even as you can. Try to hit all the edges.
Interesting.
And then, my friends, we're going in with that batter. And
On the
again,
top.
try to make it nice and even coverage.
But why don't we mix that
Now, if you want it to be
previous?
super extra on the crust side of things, you can go down with like a little pie crust at the bottom of this before you do the butter and everything else. In my opinion, it's overkill. With this recipe, you get a nice bite of crust with each spoonful that you have. As you can hear, our oven is ready at 350. Now it's time to make our peach cobbler mixture. Next up, guys, we're gonna warm
Okay.
our skillet over medium heat. We have 2 cans
Look, the first part was very easy, my friends. Would you guys agree?
of sliced peaches and syrup, about 15 ounces per can, I believe. We're gonna get that in there along with a half cup of white sugar,
Those peaches are looking so damn sexy.
and a
American
half cup of
peaches.
brown sugar.
Ooh,
You can make
brown
this
sugar.
as sweet as you want. If you want it a little bit sweeter, then by all means go ahead and do your thing.
It's fine, right? Okay.
But we're gonna give this a good mix. Allow this
This
to
is some
kinda
type
start
of
to
simmer.
bubble up a little bit, simmer for us.
Okay, yeah.
That same pinch of salt from earlier, we need to add one to this too, just
More
to kind of wake
salty.
everything up. And then one of my secret ingredients with, you know, a few different desserts, but this one in particular is a little lemon zest. I like this because you get the
Lemon?
flavor of the lemon without the acid from the lemon juice. And
It's kind of a good idea.
that lemon flavor really pairs nicely with a lot of desserts, particularly like a fruit-based dessert
By the way, what the hell is this machine? Is this tool? This is crazy.
like peach cobbler. It kind of balances out some of the sweetness that you get from all the sugar and whatnot. It's just refreshing. It's really good. So if you haven't tried it before in your desserts, definitely go ahead and give it a try,
I will do it, my
especially in
friend.
this recipe for peach cobbler.
Portuguese lemons. Oh boy. They are amazing.
So give that a good mix. We're going in
Interesting.
with nutmeg and cinnamon as well.
Again.
Go in with a little vanilla extract if you want to, like a teaspoon of that won't hurt. You can do the same recipe for other fruits too. If you don't want to, you know, do peach cobbler, you can make blackberry, blueberry, strawberry cobbler. Any kind of fruit would work here.
Even apples. Because I love apples and peach are my favorite fruits, my friends.
Apple cobbler. It's another
Let's
good one.
go.
Let me know in the comments what other desserts you guys want to see. What's some of your favorite desserts, particularly in the summertime.
Apple pie.
Good to have at the cookout or a little party for anybody that's got a sweet tooth. We're going to let this come up to a simmer, kind of reduce down a little bit. I'm going to hit it with a slurry, which is a combination of water and cornstarch towards the end. just to kind of thicken everything up a little bit, but it'll naturally
Okay.
thicken the longer you simmer it as well. All right, guys, so as you can see, we got a nice rolling simmer going.
Oh, that is looking delicious.
Here on the peaches is smelling amazing
Wow.
in here. Just want to kind of move it around a little bit, make sure nothing's sticking or burning. You can see it's starting to thicken up just a little bit. I'm going to give this about 5-6 minutes, and then we'll go in with the slurry. You can cut the peaches down to bite-sized pieces if you want, kind of a personal preference thing. I don't mind the
Okay.
slices here. They cook down a little bit as well. But if you want them smaller, you can dice them up. You could also use fresh peaches if you want, but you're going to want to cook them a little bit longer than the canned peaches. And in my opinion, I've done it both ways. I kind of like the canned peaches a little bit better. Because you don't always
Really?
know what you're getting unless you're like an expert peach picker-outer. You don't know exactly the ripeness that you're getting. And it's not always as consistent as what you get with the can.
Okay, that's a fair point because yeah, in the can they are already in the point that you want. Okay, great tip.
This is the slurry I was telling you guys about. Again, combination of water and cornstarch. This is going to help thicken things up a little bit, give us a little bit better consistency.
Corn what, my friends? Is that corn flour?
Starch. This is going to help thicken.
Corn starch. Oh, English. Oh man, I hate that language. No, I don't. But corn starch. Massachusetts, I guess.
This is the slurry I was telling you guys about. Again, combination of water and cornstarch. This is going to help thicken things up a little bit, give us a little bit better consistency. It's probably about a tablespoon or two of cornstarch for a half cup of water. It's kind of the ratio that I'm using here.
Okay.
We're just going to work that in. You want to do it while it's hot. So add it in there as it's simmering, and then just give it a good mix. Once it comes back up to a
I will
boil
figure
or
out.
a good simmer, you'll notice that it'll thicken up nicely. Again, oven's preheated at 350. We're going to cook this for about 40 to 45 minutes, or until that crust develops nicely and is nice and firm, got some good color to it. But here you go. You can see that the thickening is taking place right now from the slurry.
That tastes
Taste as you go,
incredible.
adjust the seasoning and the sweetness level.
100%.
I think we're just about where we want to be here.
Wait, he puts this on the top. But how the hell will this work? Maybe this can this raise up or something? Okay, let's continue. This is interesting.
All right, my friends, this is how we're looking after
What?
45 minutes in the oven. I threw it on the top rack for the last 5 or 10 minutes just to get that nice brown crust that we all love and
Okay.
enjoy.
Show
It's
us.
looking absolutely amazing. You can see the sugar caramelization. The edges are looking
looks
great.
beautiful.
Got some peaches peeking
But you have to
through.
cut that.
One thing that you can do to take this over the top is to hit it with a little caramel drizzle. Now, I've shown you guys numerous times how to make homemade caramel sauce, but if you want to cheat, you're feeling a little lazy, you can grab a little Smucker's caramel drizzle. That's never let me down in a pinch. You can go with either option, the homemade
Okay.
or store-bought. But a little caramel on my peach cobbler is one of my favorite things to enjoy. So, all right, guys,
Okay, my
once it's out of
friends.
the oven and rested a few minutes, it's time to go ahead and plate this up.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it with a little vanilla ice cream and that caramel drizzle we talked about. This is the part where I say brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. The only
Oh, that is looking more than good. That is looking delicious, my friends. Oh man, I started the video saying what the hell is peach cobbler, but now I want to try it so bad. That is looking incredible. Can we all agree? Actually, my friends, is this popular in America? And should I bring this to my cooking show? If you leave a like, I will do it.
only thing left to do is find my spoon and dig in for the taste test. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel.
Oh, wow.
Make sure you hit that bell
Incredible.
for notifications as well. All right, guys, we got a little mint garnish on there just for a little
Oh man, the presentation is amazing.
razzle dazzle, make it look nice.
Yo, this gentleman deserves a like.
Unbelievably, the ice cream hasn't fully melted yet. I think we nailed this one. We got a proper or
Oh,
adequate
yeah.
peach to crust ratio for me. Good color on the crust. Got the caramel in there. This looks good. I don't know what else to
Looks
say.
more than good.
Unfortunately for my diet, though, it's probably going to taste really good.
You know, that's the problem.
See how much discipline I have today. Cheers.
Okay. Is that good? Of course it is. Congrats, my friend.
Wow.
Holy.
You gotta try this one.
Okay, well, friends, this was amazing. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Again, if you leave a like, I will do this because this one seems my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. I love sweet things. Sometimes they are difficult to perform, specifically because there is a lot of American ingredients that are difficult to find in Portugal. But you guys decide. If you leave a like, my friends, I never lie. You can see. I cook all the things I react. I will do it. Sometimes takes a bit of time, but I always do it. That said, thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.